going on, guys? So in this video I want to go over a few examples in my own tournament experience of hitting some judo trips. One that I've been very successful with is Deashi Harai, as you will see in a few moments here. This is a simple foot sweep. It's pretty easy to hit. It's low risk. It's decently high reward. It's not going to be a super big hip throw, but it gets the job done, especially if you aren't a particularly good wrestler and you aren't good at shooting. Deashi Harai is one of my favorites to go for. So first off, as you can see from these stills, I don't have grips in the classic sense. When I hit this trip, obviously this is no gi. I'm not gonna have gi grips on like a normal judo match, but I think that kind of helps me hit this a lot. People feel safe when their opponent doesn't have, a collar tie or an underhook or a hard overhook. My hands are, for the most part, in these throws here, these trips here, they're on the outside of my opponent. Sometimes they might be on the inside, but it's a very, weak position. I don't have the strongest grip on him. But like I said, that kind of helps. Okay, for this first clip here, this is at the start of the match. I am just feeling out my opponent at this point. He's substantially larger than me, as you can see, so I don't necessarily want him getting underhooks on me. So I'm just playing at a distance, scraping his hands off, moving my head out, trying to get inside or get some sort of establish some sort of grip. But when I figured out I couldn't really do that much, I decided to go for this trip here. There, I tried to get inside grip. I just didn't feel it. I can see at this moment he's sticking his left leg out pretty hard. So that's when I decided I wanted to go for this trip right here. I get that inside grip and I just go and kick right at the tendon. And he topples down nicely. I was kind of off balance, so I wasn't able to get full control right away. But I was able to get into a standing open guard position, which I could work from. So in the second clip here, same basic situation. It's at the beginning of the match. He was a big, strong dude, but he didn't look like he was a particularly great wrestler. He was crossing his feet when he was walking back and forth, which I knew I could take advantage of a foot sweep like this. He was trying to establish some sort of control. I just threw his arms off right there. I didn't really want him to get a single collar tie on me because I didn't know if he'd want to snap me down for a guillotine. But I see him hopping right here, so I decide to hit this sweep from the outside like this, and I basically kicked his left leg out into his right leg, and his right leg flung out, and he lost balance right there, and I just pushed him over at the chest. And in the same situation, I'm in an open guard position, walking to him like a complete badass, by the way, so that's pretty cool. But that the way he was like hopping around and how he was so light on his feet kind of helped out, as opposed to the first clip where the guy was sticking his leg out and he was kind of heavy on that, and I just had to time his weight transfer from his front leg to his back leg. This guy, he was just hopping around so much. I could have hit him with any leg sweep right there, and he would have been off balance or fell over pretty easily. So these are two good examples of me hitting Deashi Harai in competition. I've hit it a few more times. It's something that you can use as like I like to call it the jab of judo. You can just punch it out there, see if you can get anything, and if it works, it works, and use it to set up your other throws. But if it works as well as it did in these two examples, then that's a great success in my book. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will try and answer them. And hopefully I'll get another video out tomorrow or in a few days. See ya.